Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your virtual decluttering specialist, coming to you on Thursday, October 28th. I don't know where the time goes, good heavens. 2 months we will have already, Christmas will be done, good heavens. Let's see, we are day 402 today of our series of Facebook Lives designed to, sorry, my cat is doing something. Designed to basically inform, entertain you, remind you of things that you already know, of all things decluttering. Who am I? I am Kitti with DeclutterTheBrain.com, and entrepreneurs and startups hire me to help them to eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days so that they can focus on making more money to create an amazing life for themselves and their families. I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are clearly, they're really intertwined. You've got one, you've got the other. You've got the other, you've got the one. All right, and that's why I've developed a step-by-step system that has enabled me and my clients to eliminate years of clutter without the overwhelm. Yeah, no, that's that can be the challenge right there, is the overwhelm. So, if that sounds good, do you want to take immediate action on your clutter? Tell you what, you hold that thought, and later in the video, I'll give you your next step to take. All right, so Declutter the Brain Facebook group, we don't want to forget about that. We welcomed a new member yesterday, and who are we? We are a small but growing band of people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. What do I mean by that? I mean, clutter can sometimes just be debilitating, and we want to eliminate it so that we can live our lives as the super achievers we were meant to be. So that if that sounds intriguing, you just click the bit.ly link below and we will welcome you with open arms. I think that's about it for the opening right now. Sorry if I'm a couple minutes late. Facebook decided to do something with the lighting. Alrighty then. So this every week we have a different topic here at Declutter the Brain, and this week we are talking about decluttering small spaces at the request of one of our Declutter the Brain members, Facebook group members. Who was concerned about this, almost decluttering a small space, maybe an apartment or a room in a house, a studio apartment with almost no storage space and very little room for sorting things. Now I have a large apartment but very little room for storage. Yeah, I got a lot of room to spread it out, but you don't always want to do that. You feel like you're going to be making a mess. So we're going to look at we're looking this week at a couple of clients that have fought this dilemma and won. Hello, Michael. Michael, if you saw me come in and then disappear earlier, it's there was a technical difficulty. So I pressed clear and start over fresh. Good to see you, my good man. All right, so as I say, we're talking about decluttering decluttering small spaces, and Monday the theme was just start with the basics. Make a plan. So you want to ask yourself, okay, why do I want to do this? Well, duh, Kitti, is because I want to be clear. I want things to be clear. I want to feel at peace in my surroundings. I want to be able to find things. That's always a nice bonus. Yeah, but until you articulate those things, when you do that, and I always get my clients to write down why they're doing this. When we first start out, and then usually a couple months into the program, we revisit it. Having a clear why really adds momentum, as I believe Michael will tell you. Visualize what it is you want it to look like. Now, okay, maybe you haven't seen your floor in 6 months or longer, but just try to visualize how it would look. All right, that is another way to gain some motivation, frankly, because decluttering is it's not the most pleasant task. So we try to make it fun and pleasant at Declutter the Brain. Yeah, so, and then you want to make a plan. Okay, how are we going to do this? And a small space can be much more daunting than a big space. Because of the way the eye works, it's proportion. It's all about proportion. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take away the obvious junk first. Okay, there's going to be a dirty plate or a coffee cup or a toothbrush in the whatever it is, right? There are going to be things, and you're going to go, what? What is this doing here? All right, so take it away. And actually, by obvious junk, I don't mean plates. I got off topic there. I do mean garbage. You know, maybe cardboard boxes that you know darn well you were just too lazy to break down and throw away. Come on, I do it too. So hey, so take away your obvious junk. But here's the key: is make sure that you as soon as you're done for the day, you take it down to the dumpster or your garbage room in an apartment or what have you. All right, get it out of your house. Why? Again, this is mental. Is because you want to reinforce what you've done and reinforce, and it just looks better when you come back. You've got that sense of accomplishment, which is very, very important when you're decluttering. Yesterday, said it before, and I'm saying it again, start with the floor, if at all possible. All right, you want to start with the floor so you can clear, if you have a window in the room, clear a path from the floor to the window. And Michael did this, and it just amazing results. Just, you could feel the energy moving. Yeah, I know you want to start on the dresser. You want to start, you want to pull everything out of the closet. No, don't. All right, just start with the floor. All right, even if it is a closet, start with the floor. Well, there's too much stuff on it. Okay, well, then you might have to, you may have to call me, and I may have to kind of guide you through it, because each case is a little bit different, but generally start with the floor. And yesterday I introduced my one system, which is the core of everything we do. And what is that? It is one room at a time. Sing it with me, Michael. One room at a time, one area at a time, one thing at a time. And this works very, very well in small spaces. You've got your small space, let's say closet. So there's your one room. Pick one area. Don't pick from the left side of the closet, then move over to the right side of the closet. This is assuming that you've gotten your obvious junk out. Start on the left side, stay on the left side. If you're working in a room, start in one corner of that room, all right? And you're going one thing at a time. That's all the brain can deal with anyway, is one thing at a time. So one thing at a time, that's the one system. Today, we get into your head a little bit. Please, please don't get discouraged as you go, because we tell you a couple client stories here. One, she was decluttering her room. She stayed in her room generally, and lived with roommates. Hello, Pam. We'll see you shortly. And it was frankly, it was overwhelming, and she did get discouraged a couple of times, but I'll tell you what, thank you, Michael, she kept going. And the same with another client earlier this week, a behemoth of a closet. It was up to here with stuff, and she had been working on it, and I'll tell you, it can be discouraging. But just remember, it didn't accumulate overnight, and it's not going away overnight. It will look worse again, and I have to stress this again. It will look worse. We talked about this on our group client call on Monday, that if you have a large space with a lot of clutter, yeah, that's overwhelming, but when it's small, it just looks more overwhelming. It's again, it's proportions, so do not get discouraged. Yeah, have faith. Really, that's all you can do, and keep going. It's not easy, but you can do it. And if you're tuned in here, we know that you can, for sure. I want to just fast forward here because, okay, yeah, no, that's right. Don't. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Forgive me for using notes. Yeah, just don't get discouraged. Keep going. And you know what? What you can do is cut yourself some slack. Maybe you're getting discouraged. Maybe you're just tired. Good heavens, I know that the only time that I get in a bad mood or angry or discouraged or maybe feeling a little down is when I'm tired. Maybe you're burnt out a little bit. So back off from your decluttering project for a day or two. All right, not too long, but just give yourself some rest. Cut yourself some slack, will you? All right. So if you enjoyed this video, if you think it's has been entertaining, or just remind you of things you know, to hit that share button. You don't know whose life anywhere in the world is going to see it, and their life is going. They're going to feel better, and that's what we do. We want to make people feel better. That will never change, pandemic or no. Speaking of sharing the video, if you dislike scrolling as much as I do, but you might want to see a video that I made on something else, or scroll back to a few days ago, just go to YouTube, punch in Declutter the Brain, and there's no scrolling. Everything is carefully curated and labeled. And I post it every day at 11:45 Eastern, I guess it would be. Everything is posted there. No scrolling. It can hurt your eyes, okay? So, YouTube, Declutter the Brain. Now, I have a couple of exciting things to tell you. Remember when I told you earlier that I developed a step-by-step system that's helped me and my clients eliminate years of clutter without the overwhelm? Well, that's what clients come to me with, is they're overwhelmed. They don't have the energy that they know that they should. They don't even want to come home or wake up to their mess. Maybe somebody is nagging at them. Tell you what, if this is tapping you on the shoulder saying ahem, excuse me, sounding a little bit too familiar, let's jump on a Conquer Your Clutter call, and I'll listen to see what your clutter could be costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, in your feelings about yourself, anything like that. And I will give you a plan. I will create a plan for you to take immediate action on your clutter, and then we can see if you would go further faster with one of my programs. Custom designed to your needs. Does that sound good? Where do you go to book that call? You go to declutterthebrain.com. Now, I said I had another little bit of news. I myself put the finishing touches on our what is it called? 7 easy steps to declutter. 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. The cover is brand newly designed, and then I freshened up the inside of it a little bit, and I am very proud to release this. Declutterthebrain.com, and it's all yours, and it comes with videos, short videos, so that you never feel alone with your decluttering process. The link for that is also below. Remember, when you have decided to eliminate your clutter and go from overwhelmed to energetic, do what Michael and Pam did and click that button. See you tomorrow when we talk about Beware the Back Creep. Bye for now. Thank you.